A little fantasy, some Gothic, a bit of Disney and a touch of Turkish history. That's how this rather unique thermal spa housing development has been described to us by its creator. But this mountain castle kingdom has been less fairy tale and more nightmare for its developers. They filed for bankruptcy protection because they couldn't afford their payments to the bank, in essence gaining time. The project will go ahead, they tell us. The economy is struggling, largely because of a devalued Turkish lira and high inflation. Work here is now on hold.
Bir takım yanlışlarımız oldu.
We made some mistakes. If we had conducted the project in phases and not all at once, we would have opened the site long ago. But there was high demand, so we thought we could easily sell them all. This is why we are facing problems now.
Around 300 of these castles have been sold, we're told, and there are around 730 in total.
Now, all of these units have still not been finished, and this project in particular is aimed at buyers from Gulf countries. But what is happening here is indicative of a wider trend of a struggling construction industry across the country.
In Istanbul, Turkey's economic capital, partially finished buildings stand idle. There are no workers, and the cranes don't move. The construction sector used to be the driving force behind Turkey's economy, a policy adopted by President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's AK Party. Jobs mean votes. Now we're told people are losing their jobs or haven't been paid in months.
They keep building houses, mega projects, and now they're not being sold. So the government introduced measures like lowering mortgage interest rates. They looked at the Arab states to sell, but it only goes so far. Worse days are ahead.
Economists we spoke to are just as pessimistic.
The fastest job losses are happening in the construction sector and also the fastest bankruptcies. But the real collapse will take place after the local elections on March the 31st. For now, both the government and the banks are deferring the big collapse.
The government has introduced several measures to ease the crisis, cutting real estate taxes, ordering state banks to lower interest mortgages and offering foreign buyers citizenship. But so far, nothing seems to work. This mosque is the proud project of President Erdogan, and the company behind it now also bankrupt. It remains unfinished. Many businessmen say they're waiting for the local elections to be over, then hopefully things will improve. Banking on a young population that will push domestic demand, but that has to be in the right economic climate. Most of the economic predictions indicate that things could get worse. Stefanie, Dekker, Al Jazeera, Turkey.